visitors, the Seahawks. They were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
The children will groan. It's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense here set to take over with Russell Wilson leading the way. Wilson, a Pro Bowler 5 times in his 7 NFL seasons, including last year, when he threw for a career-high 35 touchdowns to just 7 interceptions. On first down, Wilson. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. So that'll back them up 5. Here's Penny on the counter. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. From just shy of midfield, Wilson, it's caught, Lockett. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 11 yards there, first down. They go play action with Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. And one of the big bodies helping out this offense is your boy, Upati.
And all he wants to do is have running plays called. Fire out and smack people.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. On the jet sweep, here comes Moore. Pushing his way through, and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Penny, a first down carry, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12. Now Rashad Penny. And they'll get him down right around the 16. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is third and long, though. Wilson. He hits his running back, Procise. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up, a live ball, and he's into the clear. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded on the back line of the zone.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Seattle now ready to march onto the field. The last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously, the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
A nice run on first down gets him 6 yards to the 31. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. From the gun, it's Wilson. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. 4th down, and out is the all-pro punter from a year ago, Michael Dixon, to punt for Seattle. Back deep for the Steelers, Ryan Switzer. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Rudolph going to lead the Steelers up now 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now, after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. The dump-off gets him only 1, and now you're looking at a 3rd down. So we'll look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brad McDougal. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Pass interference. Defense.
So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
A run there on 1st down, and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a look at the defensive starters here for the Steelers. They were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's about what you consider the break-even mark. If you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but pretty nice effort.
Play action. Now Wilson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf with his first career NFL touchdown as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Nothing much more rewarding than that for a guy catching it.
Not at all. And with what we just saw there, that type of a one-handed catch, what's next? Maybe they go up and almost Velcro it with their jersey in the ball. That's about all that's left. That play, simply spectacular.
So a one-handed grab in the end zone, not much more impressive than that. Myers connects on the PAT, and we are tied at 7. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays, the long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Rudolph going to lead the Steelers up now 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
Let's get off the field.
Here's Benny Snell Jr., the rookie from Kentucky, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Go now. 10 logo.
These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 50, plant.
Watch the back. Check your hot read.
On 1st down, it's Samuels. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A Steeler 1st down on the pickup of 11 yards.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll run again with Samuels on 1st down. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
10-2 stop.
On 2nd and 7, Rudolph. He'll get this one to Switzer. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player.
Let's go.
We'll check on his status when we get back. Trying to get the 1st with Samuels. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Rudolph looking to throw. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a 1st down.
Ready. 94. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Let's go.
1st and 10.
Ready.
18-yard line.
Play.
What you got, Abby? Give me some. Give me some.
Get it.
They'll go with Snell here on 1st down. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Ready.
They go draw play. This is Samuels. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
That's a gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Rudolph. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try.
A 30-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Boswell signed to a 4-year deal prior to last season, but he struggled a little bit.
Yeah, do you think that they...
Yeah, let's get set.
On 2nd and 12, Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He had his lone attempt blocked earlier. Myers' kick is good, and that will knot us up at 10. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier, and this time there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. A reminder coming up later tonight, Sunday Night Football, a good one from Atlanta. Eagles and Falcons, 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow on Monday Night Football, Odell Beckham back in New York, back in MetLife Stadium. Browns and Jets, 8:15 Eastern on Monday night. The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
The 30-yard line.
Now it's Rudolph. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st down, Rudolph. He gets this one to Johnson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Rudolph on 1st down. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. And Boswell's kick is good. And they will take the lead at 13-10.
What? Grenade!
Exit, exit.
On 2nd down and 4. Wilson, quick hitter here, it's complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Wilson leaves this one with Penny. 1st down Seattle on a pickup of 13. Wilson defers to Penny here on the draw. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. To throw is Wilson. Short throw to Disley. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Wilson. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is.
Here we go. 60 or.
Here we go, D.
Back now in Pittsburgh. 13 all our score as we start quarter number 4. They'll run on 1st down. Samuels. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Staying on the ground with Samuels. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Amazing, perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. T.J. Watt in on the tackle. To throw on 2nd and 6. Wilson firing quickly here, and that's complete. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now it's Penny. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that will skip out of bounds right at about the 18-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. This quarterback now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on the dump off. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down, Samuels. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. The defense did their job. 4th quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at them from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind. Here's Jordan Berry now. He's been terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. From the shotgun, Wilson. Short throw to Disley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now it's Wilson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And that had far too much air under it. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the football will come out to the 20-yard line. Now Rudolph. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. That's Ziggy Ansah, the number 5 pick in 2013, credited with a sack.
There's a little bit of defense right there. Nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They just snuffed out every route that was going. Quarterback never got rid of the football.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now it's Rudolph. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 13.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Here's Jordan Berry now, standing just outside his own goal line. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
And they'll have to be careful how they handle this. Now Wilson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Bud Dupree. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Rudolph loses the football. It's out. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he brings it back to the house. It's a touchdown. And in a crazy inning, a defensive score wins it. Still catching our breaths from that electric finish. You get into overtime, that's one thing. It was a great 4 quarters. Within an OT, not only to